What is up, YouTube? It's Nifty Josh, and today will be the first episode of something that I want to try on this channel this week on Freezeflame22. We're going to be talking about my impressions on DK22, Bowser's Koopalings57, and my predictions on Carl53. So let's get into the video. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to Freezeflame22's channel so you can see when he uploads, and also you can see when I upload. Now let's start. So I'm going to start it off with my impressions on Donkey Kong Island 2 New Faces. I think it was a really good video. It's just that there were some things that were a little confusing to me in this video. At first I couldn't really know who the antagonist was in the episode. I had to figure that out because everybody was on Kitty's side, but at the same time Kitty was doing illegal things. So I really didn't know whose side to take in this video. But that's one thing that confused me. There's another question I have about New Faces. Is Kiddy Kong and Katrina going to be new characters, or were they just a one-time thing for this episode? Whatever the outcome is, I'll accept it. I feel like there would be awesome new additions to the show, but it's whatever Freeze is depending it on. So my impressions on Bowser's Koopalings57, the Love Potion, I think it's going to be a really good episode that's going to lead to a lot of long-term storylines. The biggest one, Lemmy coming out of the closet and how he's going to have to tell his father. I think that's going to be a really good side plot for the series, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Along with Roy and Camilla. I mean, I think Roy's still going to be in the castle most of the time, but it's still fun to know that Roy's married. The only thing I'm going to question is, does this mean Lucy and Courtney scenes are gone from the show, or what? I think Freeze executed this episode excellently. Like, story-wise, like, this was probably one of his best videos of all time. He executed it perfectly. Like, the way Lemmy proposed to Camilla, etc. Like it all worked out perfectly. Like, literally, I would have never thought of it like that. How he said, we might as well just get married then. I think that was one of the best ways to get it, because it would have been kind of tricky to get them into a marriage state, but it was really good. The entire 42 minutes was worth it. I feel like this is the only episode besides Civil War or School Dance that should have been over 40 minutes, because it had a lot of story to it. It made a lot of sense, and it was really good. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it was just good. He executed the storyline perfectly, and yeah, that's what I gotta say for it. Like, there's other YouTubers and there's other videos, etc., that don't even they don't build up into the plot. They just get straight to it, which, in my opinion, that's not how you do it correctly. I feel like you need to build up to it to make it even better, which is what Freeze did, and that's what made the video so good. Now on to Carl 5-3. Honestly, I'm not a big hockey person, so there might be some things I really won't understand, but I'm gonna enjoy the video either way. Carl is my favorite series out of all three, and I'm excited. So let's talk about my predictions to Carl 5-3. So the first sneak peek, we can see that Carl and the gang are being confronted by Gooper and his gang, and it says pre-game confrontations. I'm pretty sure Freeze is telling us that this is going to be before a game. They're going to be taunting them, etc. But I think that's the most obvious prediction here. So in the next sneak peek, we can see none other than Lauren G. McInnes, who probably got out of prison. Don't know how, but it appears he's gotten out of prison, and he's going to be the antagonist again. And this leads to a side theory that I actually made. It's not a huge one. Well, it is a huge one, but it's not going to take a lot of explanation. I personally think Calvin is eventually going to adopt Carl, and that was proven in the last time it was a sports related 3-7 Toad Town Strikers. I'll play the clip here where he said this.
Sore loser. I'll give you a sore loser, you little punk! Hey, leave my son alone. Son?
So just by that, it's clear that Calvin sees Carl as a son, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make it official and adopt Carl. But, you know, I want to see where this is going. And now in the third sneak peek, we can see Tucker bringing in some new people, which is interesting. I guess he does not trust his teammates, so he has to bring in his other friends. and that's what appears to be going on here. Will this help them succeed? Will they fight between each other? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. And now on to the next sneak peek, where this is probably the best one out of all of them. Roxanne is with Gooper, and it's clear Roxanne doesn't want to be by him. And I think what's obviously going to be happening here is Gooper's going to ask, can they pick up where they left off, etc. But Roxanne's going to be like, no, I made up with Tucker already. It's over with. This is probably going to be the biggest storyline for this season, Roxanne and Gooper. And I just can't wait to see where it goes. And finally, in the last sneak peek, we can see Tucker is bummed out on the bench. I guess the team lost the championship or something like that. So Tucker's upset, or his friends all got injured or whatever. Or it could be before he brings in his friends. I don't know. This one's a weird placement, but it's a little hard to predict this one. Tucker's bummed out about something, I just don't know what yet. But anyways, thank you for watching the first episode on This Week on Freezeflame22. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you get notifications every time I upload more of these kinds of videos. Tell me what you think. Do you like this new series or what? Give me your opinions in the comments. Speaking helps me out. But anyways, thank you for watching. Peace out.